Hello from North Country, Little Pawz, aka Little Pawz. And we have our two little boys, Milo and Smudge. Miss Peaches went home today to her new home. We are so excited. They drove all the way up here, and they were able to come and walk into the home and already feel like they know the place because of the videos that we do. So I'm really excited about that. Chris is doing the lawn, of course. And then we have Striker doing his best work yet and keeping the little ones safe. So he's a guardian dog, so he does bark. If you don't want a dog that barks, do not get a guardian dog because you will not be able to. That's their job. That's what they're going to do. Just because I do Frenchtons and Frenchies doesn't mean I don't have a love and passion for all of the other mixed breeds out there and purebreds out there. So anyhow, Miss Bella Sky, my pretty little girl. Okay, this one is spoiled, okay? Miss Bella has the attitude where I want to be with mommy and daddy all the time. I will whine, I will cry, she's got the spoiled rotten child attitude. Yeah, she's spoiled rotten. But, oh my God, I just love her to pieces. Guys, and our Miss NugNug. She's fun, she's loving, but she is more of the no bull crap kind of girl. Of course, Mr. Dusty. Everybody loves Mr. Dusty. Dusty Buckets. So we had a great day today. Peaches, their family came to get her today, and they were able to see the mom and dad. And they were able to, interact with them and be able to show what kind of personalities they have. So yeah, Mr. Dusty. Hey, Automan. Oh, I got a splinter in my foot. I should know better. Oh. So yeah, we've got a beautiful day here. I love it. We got some exciting updates. What's going to be happening in the spring? In the summer and fall. So we'll get to that. But I wanted to kind of take some pictures here. So it's a beautiful day out today. It's not a very hot day. We don't even have the air conditioning in the house yet on. As the sun goes to that side of the house, though, we will have to put the air conditioning on. We put the pea pad over it so they have a way to get out of the shade. The sun, being direct sun, can be hot for anybody. So that's what we do. They just had their lunch. Well, their second meal of the day. We're going to start their deworming process on Monday with the rest of the crew. But yeah, they're doing very well. We got our fecal in, and their fecal was negative. Apparently, Milo does not want Mom and Dusty to play. He is barking at them like, hello! These guys are absolutely cute. Absolutely cute. So yeah, okay. So what can I tell you for updates? We have Pepper, who I will be doing a clip of. Pepper is showing quite positive signs of pregnancy. She is actually, it's made 4 weeks as of today. So what she has experienced so far, actually, you know what? I'm going to hold off on that, and I'm going to go take a clip of her. So this is our sweet Pep. She was bred 4 weeks ago. We do have an x-ray scheduled for her for a puppy count. We have become very good at being able to tell whether they're pregnant or not. So sometimes we do an ultrasound, sometimes we don't. And in her case, we're not going to. As you can see in the back, she has some swollen nipples, and that's a good sign. It can also be a sign of false pregnancy. So we kind of look at everything. We've had a decrease in appetite where she's usually a very healthy appetite, and she is turning her nose up at food. common to what we deal with. She's been low energy, and she's also been protective. When she is pregnant, she is protective of her den. She's kind of watchful and has a watchful eye of any other female that has a dominant type personality. I just figured out something with these puppies. Watch. They're so cute. When they piddle or they make a mess, I do this, right? Aw, they actually like it with a better screen. Come on. They're like, hello. It's so warm out here. It doesn't matter if they get wet. They have shade, they get wet. If they pedal, we clean off the porch, and then they started playing with it. I'm like, oh really? You want to play? That's cool. Oh my goodness. So cute, you guys. Can I ask you what you two are doing in here? Troublemakers. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? So as you can see, they have actually access to the inside so they can get away from the sun. The puppies have the fresh air and they're covered. But as you can see, they prefer to be inside, cooling their bellies off. Gooba boobers. My gooba boobers. He's like, nothing but a hound dog. Barking all the time. Woof, 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 woof. Yeah, Emma, stop singing, will ya? I know I'm crazy. I'm a crazy dog woman, but I love them so much. I don't mean what you're doing. He goes, I got the ball. I got the ball, Mom. I got the ball. Like your belly wrapped. He's being submissive. He thinks I want the ball and I don't want the ball. So he's giving me his belly saying, please. So Chris has been like getting different. He's already starting to think about the walls of the dog room. He's come a long way. There's still some work that needs to be done, but it looks really good. But he's been getting some of these things here. Caution, dog can't hold his liquor. And then warning, property protected by highly trained French bulldogs. Not responsible for injury or possible death. Oh my God, that's funny. Then we got another one here. The other one is, warning, our dog flunked out of obedience school, which is true because we have to put our dogs away when people come over because all of their training goes out the door. They become little, their ears shut off or something, I don't know. But they just won't comply to our commands, and it's like, they feed off of each other. If they're by themselves, they listen really great, but if they're but if they're with a group of them, they feed off of each other big time. So anyway, yeah, he's planning. I don't know how it's gonna look. It usually looks pretty amazing when he finishes the project, so we will see. So I started something new. I am not being endorsed by them at all. This is just something new that I am starting for our dogs. So this is not a paid ad, anything like this. This is something that we just started. We have been dabbling in all kinds of different things for our dogs. You know, when we started focusing on the French Bulldog and the Frenchton breed, we knew that we needed to do, well, it's not that we knew, it's, we knew that they had more nutritional needs than other dogs. So with that said, we really got to learn about how much we were feeding our dogs crap. Unknowingly, we were feeding our dogs crap, right? So now we've been doing some research. We've made toppers. We've ordered raw food. We've done all kinds of different things. And ultimately, my goal, to be honest, is to get back to the raw food. But we had to make some cutbacks to our budget due to the high C-section rate of our program. So we had to make some sacrifices. So even though they're still fed a good quality food, it's not the best of the best that we want to give them. And ultimately the best in our opinion, the best of the best is raw food. But we were looking at for just food for dogs, like a topper. We have one girl that we would like to put on just this because sometimes commercial dog food can cause yeast problems, like in the ears and in their paws, and we know and we have experienced it with some of our other dogs. So we're starting this stuff here as a topper for all of them except for one. One of them is going to have, this is solely what they're going to have, only because we want to make sure, that even though the yeast is under control, and we want to make sure that it never rears its ugly head, especially if they're pregnant. So we're starting this. It's similar to just food for dogs. It's the Chewy brand, Get Real. It's the beef sweet potato recipe, and it has beef, sweet potato, carrots, beef liver, cranberries, Brussels sprouts, and spinach. I have made some in the past, but I find I wanted to try this to see if it'd be more convenient, because sometimes we're on the go quite a bit. So we're going to have this available, but we're also going to be making the toppers as well. So that's not a big deal. So we do have them on their kibble, but we will be putting them on these toppers. Even if you can't do 100% cooked food or raw food, toppers is better than nothing. You know what I mean? So we're going to try this out. Like I said, we have one girl that's being transitioned solely to this, and then the rest of them are going to have toppers of it. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll go from there. But I'm kind of anxious to see, and hopefully, hopefully we can get these guys back onto their raw diet. We've had some unexpected C-sections. Expected but not expected. When you have brachycephalic breeds, the chances are higher than other dogs to need a C-section, and then and then you have your Frenchies that automatically need C-sections. So we deal with those curveballs, and we work with it, and we just make sure that we have the budget that can sustain everything. So with that said, Mr. Man, Mr. Man. So as I'm snuggling with my little girl here, Miss Primrose, she is our Merlin Tan Dry. She's enjoying this one-on-one time here, where I fed everybody their evening meal, and I decided, hey, why don't you come out here and eat with Mama? So she ate out here with me in the kitchen by herself. She shouldn't have to worry about somebody stealing it. And yeah, so as I'm closing out this video, I wanted to talk about the future plans. So at this time we have Pepper, who is possibly due July 17. We do have an appointment. Please forgive me, I don't have my calendar with me, but it is the week before she is due. We do have an x-ray that is to, I believe it's the 10th, but I'm not 100% sure. I've got to look at my paperwork, but she's going to have her x-ray to find a puppy count on how many we're expecting. If I find that there's no way she's pregnant, then we'll cancel it, but it's always good because you never know if there's a singleton in there or not. These girls here are going to be turning on Tuesday. They're going to be turning 11 months old. They have come it has been a wonderful, wonderful 9 months with them. They are such sweet-natured dogs. All of the dogs that we have in our home, they're just wonderful. Everybody has their personalities and stuff, but for the most part, they're just completely amazing. But anyhow, back to my story. So Pepper could possibly be due. We also did another breeding, so we may be expecting a full Frenchie litter here at the beginning of August. I'll have more details for that as we go on. But there's a potential of fluffies and fluffy carriers, and yeah, I'm really excited. What we've been really focusing on is really where do we want to see the direction of our program, because we've got some people going into, how do I say that, we've got some dogs that have been retired in the past year. So yeah, I had to stop for just a minute. And so back to what I was saying, we've had to make some decisions, and we have decided that we are going to keep both Frenchtons and Frenchies. We're going to treat each individual program separately, but with the same level of care and responsibility. So with that said, all puppies moving forward are going to be DNA tested. And that information is going to be provided to their go home families. So that way they have a peace of mind, because when you're dealing with exotic colors and you're dealing with breeding, that you have to take the responsibility of the health of these and the health and the future of these individual dogs, as well as the families that they're blessing, that are blessing them into their homes or bringing them into their homes. So, all right, well, I'm going to end this video today as Chris is getting closer with the lawnmower, and it's going to be hard for me to speak. We will be doing another video tomorrow, and if you are new to this channel, hi, my name is Angela from North Country Little Pawz, aka Little Pawz. And we do video updates, we do relaxation videos, and we are here to heal hearts. Have a great day, everybody. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you around.